A lot of people, when they buy their Ford Super Duty, they opt for the amazing 6.7 liter PowerStroke diesel, but you need to ask yourself, do you really need a diesel? If we take a look at this 2026 model, we can see upgrading the PowerStroke diesel is an $11,000 upgrade. Obviously it's amazing, 1,000 pound-feet of torque, 475 horsepower, you can pull a house, but for some people it's overkill. Hi, this is Joe from Scarff Ford and Isuzu, and today we're going to talk about this 2022 Ford F-350, which features a 7.3 liter gas V8. This massive big black gas V8 pumps out 430 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. While it may not pump out 1,000 pound-feet of torque like the big PowerStroke, 475 pound-feet of torque is nothing to sneeze at. This thing can still pull and haul a lot of weight. It's an F-350. It's very capable, but it's comparatively speaking, if you don't need to tow 20,000 pounds, maybe just 10,000 pounds, this is going to do perfectly fine. And maybe if you're just hauling stuff in the bed, a camper, well, maybe you don't need a diesel at all. This has a nice functional 8-foot bed. Obviously, if you're going to use this for trade work, hauling dimensional lumber and things like that, the 6.75 is great, but that 8-foot bed really makes a difference as far as usability goes for real truck stuff. With 4 doors, it has plenty of space for your friends, family, co-workers. You can also flip up the rear seats. You have this collapsible storage box, which is nice, so things won't roll around back there. Or you can collapse it, freeing up more interior space for larger objects. So if you want to put like a table saw back here, expensive stuff you don't want exposed to theft or elements in the bed, this is a pretty large cargo area. And the 7.3 is also matched to a fantastic 10-speed automatic transmission. This example only has a little over 6,000 miles on it. Really nice shape, inside and out, heated seats, integrated trailer brake controller. We have a copy of the original build sheet on this one. This one's really nice, nicely optioned out. The 7.3 liter V8, it's now been rebranded the General. That was a $1,700 upgrade. What's standard is a 6.2 liter V8. Not that bad considering the PowerStroke, like I showed you on that other one, like over a $10,000 upgrade. Then we have the XLT Premium Package. You might feel the engine vibrating a little bit. That's just the deal with a big block 7.3 liter V8. Even the 6.2 liter V8s we find in the Chevy products, those can kind of vibrate and idling and stuff a little bit. I remember one time we got a Cadillac Escalade in and it had the 6.2 in our shop. I was working at an Infiniti dealership at the time. They had not as much experience with big Chevy V8s. They thought something was wrong with it. We took it to Cadillac and they're like, no, that's just the way they are. Yeah, so when you have a big block V8, that big engine, it's idling, you have a lot of mass, big flywheel, big pistons, a lot of things moving around, so you're going to feel the vehicle vibrate a little bit more than the smaller engines, and obviously a little bit different feel than the 6.7 liter PowerStroke. And the other thing you have to think about too, it's not just the cost of accessibility as far as diesel versus a big V8 like this. The diesels cost a lot of money. Obviously a comparable PowerStroke version of this engine's PowerStroke version of this F-350 is going to be a lot more money, but that's not the only thing you're going to pay money for. Have you looked at the job classified ads lately? Have you seen how much diesel techs get paid? Yes, when it comes to servicing a diesel engine, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, and it's going to be a little bit more expensive to repair when repairs come up. Replacing injectors is not cheap on a diesel. Ultimately, the diesel might go a few $100,000 more than a gas engine, but these gas engines, they regularly go 200,000 miles in commercial use. So for most people, this thing's gonna probably outlast what they need it for. And then you have the complexity of a DEF system, having to add that blue stuff. And then when you have problems with the DEF system, if you have to replace it, we have a commercial truck shop. We see the cost and issues with DEF systems that need to be replaced. It's pricey. So just a little less complication with that diesel engine. Lower cost of entry and lower ownership costs. Well, thanks for taking the time today to watch this video. My name is Joe. We're Scarff Ford and Isuzu, in business since 1922. Over 100 years, we sell new Fords, new Isuzus, and a very wide variety of premium vehicles. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.